Well, hello, students. I hope you're having a fantastic day and welcome to another episode of Parlay with Jay. Now, today I have an A-3 English listening video. I will not have any explanations or quiz questions. If you want those types of lessons, be sure to follow the links in the description to study my other English lessons. Use this video to practice your listening skills and to strengthen your conversational abilities as I speak. Today, I have a fun story that I put together, and I am calling it The Hitchhiker. Dun, dun, dun. I really hope that you enjoy this story on today. Let's get ready to dive into today's story. Dexter loved road trips. He enjoyed the freedom and adventure of the open road. One sunny afternoon, he saw a hitchhiker standing by the roadside. Feeling generous, Dexter decided to give the man a lift. The hitchhiker introduced himself as Kevin. From the moment Kevin got into the car, Dexter felt uneasy. Kevin's behavior was strange. He fidgeted constantly, mumbled to himself, and asked Dexter odd questions like, "Do you believe in aliens?" And "Have you ever seen something you can't explain?" Dexter tried to keep the conversation light, but Kevin's odd comments made him uncomfortable. After a few hours, Dexter decided he had had enough. He was terrified. They reached a small town, and Dexter told Kevin this was as far as he could take him. Kevin got out without much fuss, but there was something unsettling in his eyes that sent chills down Dexter's spine. Relieved, Dexter drove away, hoping to put the strange encounter behind him. However, his relief was short-lived. At the next town, Dexter saw Kevin again hitchhiking a ride with another driver. A few hours later, in yet another town, there was Kevin getting out of a different car and staring directly at Dexter's vehicle. It was as if Kevin was following him. This pattern continued, making Dexter increasingly anxious. Finally, after several hours of this bizarre chase, Dexter decided to pull over and confront Kevin. He pulled over to the side of the road and waited. Sure enough, Kevin arrived in another car a few moments later. Dexter stepped out and walked up to him. "Why are you following me?" he demanded, his voice shaking slightly. To his surprise, Kevin smiled warmly. "I'm not following you to scare you," he said. "I wanted to thank you for giving me a ride earlier. I know I must have seemed strange, and I'm sorry if I made you uncomfortable. I just wanted to give you something." Kevin reached into his pocket and pulled out a small wad of cash. "Here," he said, handing Dexter $24.57. "It's for the gas money. Thank you for your kindness." Dexter stood there stunned and slightly embarrassed by his own fear. He took the money, though, and managed a smile. "Thank you, Kevin," he said. "Safe travels." As Kevin walked away, Dexter got back into his car and hit the road, feeling a mix of relief and excitement. The whole episode had been strange, but it was a reminder that not everything is as it seems. Okay, so that's my story today, The Hitchhiker. Now, I don't know how you feel about it, but I am weary of picking up a hitchhiker. I just don't feel comfortable with having someone I do not know in my vehicle. Have you ever picked up a hitchhiker? Let me know down in the comments section. I hope you have enjoyed today's listening exercise to help improve your English listening skills. Be sure to check out my podcast, Improved English Podcast. I do it once a week. Here's a QR code, or you can follow the link down in the description. Thanks for bearing with me with my deeper voice. My sinuses have been training, and I hope it set the tone for my strange and, how can I describe it, suspenseful story. Until next time, I hope you join me on my next English lesson. Share today's lesson, and I hope to see you soon.